Hi guys, this is Stephanie from Fast Track to Health. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about sugar cravings. I know many of you out there struggle with sugar cravings. I hear it all the time with people. It's not easy. I totally get it. So today I'm going to give you some ideas on things that you can do to help. So if you want to get off sugar completely, it's not going to be easy, but the first thing you obviously have to do is stop eating it. This doesn't just include refined sugars, but you should really cut back on processed carbohydrates altogether. Anything refined like carbohydrates like rice and potatoes and pastas and breads, because they all basically turn into sugar anyway. So if you keep eating a lot of those, you're going to continue to crave sweets. So when you do finally decide to do this, there's two ways to go about it. You could either go cold turkey, which is not for everyone, but if you're the strong-willed type of person and you really think you could do it that way, then go cold turkey. It's going to take you about 3 to 5 days to go through the withdrawal, and you're going to have the cravings, but then they will go away. If you're the type that doesn't really want to go through that kind of torture, another thing you can do is crowd out your cravings, as I call it. So this can be done in a gradual way where you start reducing your sugar intake and reducing your carbohydrate intake, and at the same time incorporating better ways of eating. So now let's talk about that, because that's the most important thing for the cravings. The number one thing you need to do is get better nutrition, and that comes from eating better food, meaning vegetables mostly. So you're going to want to really start eating a lot of vegetables, especially salad greens and green vegetables in general. They are very high in potassium, and potassium is very, very important for sugar cravings. So the more potassium you get, the less you're going to crave sugar. Yes, bananas have potassium, but they don't have as much as eating a whole bunch of greens. So you're better off having a lot of greens and less bananas for the potassium. Okay, so the next thing you want to look at is make sure you're getting enough protein. Whether that's animal protein or vegetarian protein, be sure that you're getting some protein with each meal. And another thing, don't skip meals. So make sure that you're eating regularly throughout the day. Most people are okay on 3 meals. Some people need some snacks, but don't skip meals, because then you're not going to be able to avoid giving into the cravings. So that keeps your blood sugar stable. So next, you're going to want to eat things that satisfy your sweet taste. So things like fruit, like low sugar fruits, like berries and apples and things like that. And then also sweet vegetables, so carrots and onions and parsnips and beets. These kind of vegetables have sort of a sweet taste, so they will also satisfy your craving for sugar. So those are the main things. Now there are a couple supplements out there that would help, or if you're deficient in certain vitamins or nutrients, that might make your cravings worse. But let's just start out with the basics. So get better nutrition by eating especially more vegetables, especially green leafy vegetables and salad greens, making sure you're getting enough protein and you're not skipping meals, and you're going to switch from eating sugary foods and refined carbohydrates to fruit and sweet vegetables and root vegetables. Oh, and lastly, one other thing. As far as artificial sweeteners go, you're going to want to avoid those as well. So don't just go for the diet version of things, because the artificial sweeteners can make you continue to have your cravings. The best sweetener to use that's low calorie, no calorie I should say, is something called stevia. That's a natural sweetener, and it will not cause any cravings, and it's definitely not bad for you in any way. So those are my recommendations for stopping your sugar cravings. Good luck, and let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of these things and if they worked for you. All right, see you in the next video. Thanks.